Asmathguru Namaha. Today let's start with a new chapter, that is breathing and exchange of gases. As the topic suggests, breathing. Now what do you mean by this breathing? It is nothing but taking in oxygen which is present in the atmospheric air and releasing carbon dioxide which has been collected through a series of cells. What are those? Let us study later on. So breathing is nothing but taking in oxygen, releasing of carbon dioxide. As the name suggests, exchange of gases, it takes place between the atmospheric air to our alveolar air. The atmospheric air, it contains oxygen which we take in, and we release the alveolar air which contains carbon dioxide. Where does that carbon dioxide come from? As explained in the previous chapter, many metabolic activities will be going on. For all the catabolic reactions here, oxygen is very important. And for the survival of any organism, all these activities will be going on. When catabolic activities occur, it gives rise to carbon dioxide. If this carbon dioxide is stored inside the system, then the toxicity level will increase and it is harmful for any organism. Therefore, this carbon dioxide should be released out or released back. In this particular chapter, we are going to study how exactly breathing occurs in a human being and what happens when certain levels of this carbon dioxide or oxygen are altered. So, shall we start? As I gave you a little bit about the introduction, now oxygen is necessary for all organisms, and this oxygen, it helps in breaking the macromolecules to micromolecules. That is, the glucose will be broken down to release the energy, and that energy is utilized for various activities inside the cell like that of growth, repair, etc. The carbon dioxide is also released to the atmosphere. This process of exchange of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere with carbon dioxide produced by the cells is known as breathing, and the other name for breathing is respiration. The process of exchange of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere or atmospheric air with the carbon dioxide produced by the cells. Why is carbon dioxide produced? I said before, during various reactions it is released, and it is known as breathing or respiration. Let us study the respiratory organs of a few other organisms apart from human beings. Lower invertebrates like sponges, coelentrates, flatworms, they exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide by simple diffusion throughout their body surface. The whole body surface will act as a breathing organ. The earthworms, which are called as the farmer's friend, they use this moist cuticle for breathing. When we come to insects, they have a network of tubules, which we call them as tracheal tubes, which are present throughout the body, and they help in exchange of gases. Next, let us talk about the gills. All of you know that fishes, they respire through gills. That is, all aquatic arthropods, they respire through gills. And the mollusks, they also respire through the lungs, and the lungs, the respiration through lungs is called as pulmonary respiration. Apart from these mollusks, the other terrestrial organisms like human beings or the other mammals also, all of them respire through lungs. That is, exchange of gases, it occurs through lungs. When we are talking about the terrestrial arthropods which are present, the terrestrial arthropods, they respire through the tracheal system or the tracheal tubes which are present throughout their body. Whereas the terrestrial mollusks, they are going to respire through mantle. When we talk about the vertebrates like that of fishes, they respire through gills. The amphibians, reptiles and mammals, they all respire through lungs. Here, it is a very interesting fact that amphibians, they are, they are these animals which can stay both land and on water. If they are on land, they can respire through lungs. But if they are on water, then in water, how do they respire? When they are present in water, they respire through their moist skin, because as all of us know that lungs cannot function when we are in the water. Therefore, here the moist skin of the frog, it helps in exchange of gases, exchange of oxygen with that of carbon dioxide.